Hello, I am live again. I'm wondering if you guys can hear me. Let me turn up my volume, but I don't think that's gonna make up something. I don't know. I'm taking off my bracelets because they are going to get noisy. Yeah, hello. I'm sorry I haven't been live in a while because 4th of July came up, then I went to church, but then my hip was killing me, and yeah, basically a bunch of stuff happened. So if you would please turn to Genesis chapter 10 on the Semites, because that's the chapter we're reading. I don't know, we might be reading until 9 o'clock, we might be reading till chapter 12, chapter 13, I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this Bible reading, this Bible study for. I wouldn't call it a Bible study, I would just call it a Bible reading because I'm not really trying to teach y'all anything. So, and also, just a little tip, if you don't know where we're gonna be at, literally just check the title. I have it down in the title because, yeah, that's fun. So, if you would, please turn to chapter 10 on the Semites, and I will give everyone a few minutes to go there, and then we'll start. Okay, that should have been enough time for everyone to get to there, so let's get started, because it's literally not that much until chapter 11. The Semites. Sons were also born to Shem, whose older brother was Japheth. Shem was the ancestor of all the sons of Eber. The sons of Shem: Elam, Ashur, goodness, this name again. I'm sorry. Arphaxad. I can't even pronounce half of these names. I'm sorry. Arphaxad. I'm just gonna say that. Lud and Aram. The sons of Aram: Uz, kind of like Luz, but Uz, Hul, Gether, and Meshech. Arphaxad was the father of Shelah, and Shelah was the father of Eber. The two sons were born to Eber. One was called Peleg, because in his time the earth was divided. His brother was named Joktan. Joktan was the father of Alamadad, Shelep, Hazarmaveth, Jera, Hadoram, Uzal, Dikla, I don't know, Obal, how do you pronounce this name? Abel, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Jobab. All these were sons of Joktan. I love how I say his name, even though I don't even know how to say his name. Because I'm honestly trying to say half of these names, so. These are the clans of Noah's son, according to their lines of descent. within their nations from the nations spread out over the earth after the flood. All right. I think for my sake, I'm probably going to stop at chapter 13, but I don't, how much till chapter 13? Okay, well, never mind. We'll stop at chapter 12, because I will be doing a lot of explaining. And before I even say that, let me just say this now or never moment. God does not share his glory with anyone, and why should he? He's the one who created and sustains everything. No one could do anything without the skills and abilities that only God can give us. That is true. Not only did he create the earth, he created life on earth, so. But now we're at chapter 11, the Tower of Babel. I hope I say that right. Please tell me I said that right. Now the whole world had one language and a common speech. As men moved eastward, they found a plain in Shinar. I'm just going to say that for now. Shinar. And settled there. They said to each other, "Come, let's make bricks and bake them thoroughly." They used brick instead of stone, and tar instead for mortar. I don't know why I almost said instead. So let me read that again. They used brick instead of stone, and tar for mortar. Then they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves, and not be scattered over the face of the earth, the whole earth." But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower that the men were building. The Lord said, "If as one people speaking the same language they have begun to do this, then nothing they do will be impossible for them. Come, let us go down and confuse their language, so they will not understand each other." So the Lord scattered them from there all over the earth, and they stopped building the city. That is why it was called Babel. Okay, I think I said that right. I think I was saying it right. Because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world. From there the Lord scattered them over the face of the earth. From Shem to Abram. Okay. If I say the name wrong, I'm sorry. But try my best here. I haven't read in a while, so I'm sorry. From Shem to Abram. That's the chapter we're on. Chapter, I guess you can say. This is the account of Shem. 2 years after the flood, when Shem was 100 years old, he became the father of, this name again. Sorry. He became the father of Arphaxad. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce his name. Arphaxad. I'm just going to say that. And after he became the father of Arphaxad, Shem lived 500 years and had other sons and daughters. When Arphaxad had lived 35 years, he became the father of Shelah. Sorry, almost had a yawn. And after he became the father of Shelah, Arphaxad lived 403 years and had other sons and daughters. When Shelah had lived 30 years, he became the father of Eber. And after he became the father of Eber, Shelah lived 403 years and had other sons and daughters. When Eber lived 34 years, he became the father of Peleg. And after he became the father of Peleg, tickle in my throat. Eber lived 430 years and had other sons and daughters. When Peleg had lived 30 years, he became the father of Reu. Oh, that's a pretty name. Reu. And after he became the father of Reu, Peleg lived 209 years and had other sons and daughters. When Reu had lived 32 years, he became the father of Serug. And after he became the father of Serug, Reu lived 207 years and had other sons and daughters. When Serug had lived 30 years, he became the father of Nahor. And after he became the father of Nahor, Serug lived 200 years and had other sons and daughters. When Nahor had lived 29 years, he became the father of Terah. And after he became the father of Terah, Nahor lived 119 years and had other sons and daughters. After Terah lived 70 years, he became the father of Abram, Nahor, and Haran. This is the account of Terah. I hope you all are catching this. I'm trying my best to talk as loud as I can for you guys because the thing is not going. So Terah became the father of Abram, Nahor, and Haran. And Haran became the father of Lot. While his father Terah was still alive, Haran died in Ur of the I can't even pronounce the name. Haran died in I'm just going to say for now. I can't even find it. Okay, there. Haran died in of the Chaldeans, I think is how you say it, and the land of his birth. Abraham and Nahor both married. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife was Milcah. She has the daughter of Haran, the father of both Milcah and Isaac, or as Iscah. Now Sarai was barren. She had no children. Terah took his son Abram, his grandson Lot, son of Haran, and his daughter-in-law Sarai, the wife of his son Abram, and together they set out from of the Chaldeans to go to Canaan. But when they came to Haran, they settled there. Terah lived 205 years, and he died in Haran. Wow. That was sad. I feel so bad. Well, that is all that we are going to be doing right now. I will try to go live for an afternoon Bible study. Sorry that I paused a lot. And if you hear noises in the background, I'm sorry about that. I can't control it. So, but I will try my best to go to a quieter place so we can do it next time. Because, yeah. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys later. Maybe I'll do an afternoon Q&A, but that probably won't happen. So, bye. Love you all.